I was going to make this video a step-by-step tutorial. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3, here's my setup, copy it, and you will have your AIOS. I actually started to record it, but then I realized something, then I deleted it. Because even if I handed you every single files of mine, it won't work for you. Because my business is different, my tools are different, the way I think is different. And AI operating system is personal. It's a mirror of one person's work. If you copy someone else's AIOS, it will end up being a reflection of their life and not yours. And it would be completely useless to you. So I'm not going to hand you my folders. Instead, I'm going to give you the framework, the 4 layers of an AIOS that I have used, also called as a scaffolding, that will help you to understand what is the missing piece in your AIOS and how you can fill it in. And I'll also show you every tool that I have used so that you can build your version of AIOS for yourself. Look at this thing. What you're seeing right now on the screen is a morning brief of mine. Every day at 8 a.m. it will be delivered to me saying, Achut, these are the tasks that you need to work on. These are the emails that has come for you. These are the Slack messages. These are the ClickUp tasks assigned to you. You need to work on all of these by the end of the day. Don't worry, by the end of this video, you will also understand exactly how it is built, the 4 layers of AIOS that I used to build this out. And if you're someone who's stuck already while building your AIOS, use the entire system that I'll be sharing and understand the framework that I have used, so that you can find out what is that missing piece that is stopping you to build a complete version or fully functional operating system for you. Stick around because last part is the part which nobody is showing in any other YouTube videos. Quick intro, if we have not met before. Hi, myself Almesh. I'm a performance marketer. I'm lead strategist at Flying V Group. It's a digital marketing agency based out of California. On this channel, I share about digital marketing and my AI learnings as I test it and build it in public. So you can apply what works instead of wasting your time on figuring things out. Today's video is for you if you're someone who has already heard about AIOS or AI second brain agents and who can't picture how exactly each of these pieces are fitting. And you are not a coder. I'm not either. I'm a marketer. And you want a system that will actually automate your job even before you start providing this as a service to other people. So as everyone says in the AI world, at first you need to automate your work, your job, you need to save your time, your money, and then you can eventually use those as a use case and prove it to others that, hey, I have done it for myself, so I can do it for you as well. This is part 3 of my little series. Part 1 was where I shared 5 different types of second brain. In part 2, I actually built an AI second brain. And in part 3, in this video, I'll be building an AIOS system in which we'll be using the AI second brain that we built in the previous video to execute or work on our behalf. Basically, in the first video, I explained what are different types of second brain. Secondly, I built an AI second brain which stores every information about me, my life, my work, my business and stuff. And in third one, I'm building an AIOS where it will be helping us to execute things on our behalf. Basically an agent or intern who will be working for us. So let's kill the confusion first. What is an AI operating system? It's a command center for your work that AI runs for you. That's it. The technical term that people throw is AIOS, AI operating system. But hold on to the plain English explanation that I just said because that's more precise and accurate. Think about your operating system in your laptop. It has 4 things, right? The first one is files, apps, permissions, and shortcut. Your AI operating system does the exact same thing. Just for your AI, your files are the knowledge, the apps are the connectors and tools, your permission becomes its guardrails, and your shortcuts becomes its skills. A one command workflow. If you don't know what is a skill and how to do it, just check this video. You'll know what exactly is skill and how to upload it in Claude and make your life much more easier. Now here's a misconception that I want to break. AIOS is not just a giant prompt engine where you will just write a sentence and it will start to work on your behalf. Instead, consider AIOS as a system where all your files, tools, connectors are linked properly, structured properly, connected properly with the proper instructions such that the AI starts to work with much more reliably. I mean, basically it will work in a reliable way instead of guessing. And I want you to see how boring this looks. It's just a bunch of files and folders structured properly. As you can see in my screen, this is how it is. And this is called an AIOS and nothing magical is there. It's no database, no fancy platform, vector database, Supabase, that kind of thing. It's just folders and text. That's it. I don't know why people think that AI is some magical chatbot where you ask question and you get answer. It's basically knowledge, tools, rules, and shortcuts combined together in a proper manner. That's it. Now, before I show you my structure, I owe you a 2-minute recap because this didn't come out of nowhere. This came out of last 2 videos that I made. In part 1, I broke down 5 levels of AI second brain. There were 5 levels. The first level is give AI a map. Second level is organize your notes by topic. And the third level is search by meaning. Fourth level is connect how things work and relate. Level 5 is the system which updates itself while you are sleeping. The whole lesson, you probably only need level 1 and 2 because I'm using level 2. A full breakdown of how I did it, what they are, you will find it in the first video. I'm linking it over here and in the description as well. Please check that out. In part 2, I actually built mine and I built it deliberately in a boring way, in a boring system. It was simple markdown files using Obsidian. If you don't know Obsidian, check that as well. I didn't use Supabase, vector database and all that stuff. What it does is there is raw files or raw folders structured where you have all the original materials like transcript of particular calls, meetings, and or any CSV files of any performance of your ads. You'll be adding it over there, and then you will have a second layer to that, which is called wiki layer, which holds a cleaned version of your original raw file. And the third part of that level second brain is that you have a claude.md file which tells AI how to make use of this wiki and how to query it, how to retrieve it, and how to give the output. It's an instruction or the schema file is in the claude.md. So I built second level of AI second brain, and within second level of AI second brain, there are 3 components. Then I connected the tools that I actually use: Gmail, Calendar, Slack, ClickUp, Fathom Notion, Google Drive, all that stuff got connected. The way the AI talks to this kind of outsider or third-party apps is using something called as MCP. So consider this as a standard plug which helps your AI to connect to all these third-party tools and to understand and retrieve things from there. This is my actual folder structure. The rule is simple. Every part has a job and nothing is in here which is to make it elegant and impressive. Everything is over here is that I actually use. This is the folder structure that I've for myself. And the piece that ties it together, the brain and hands, how they're tied together, that is how my second brain is getting connected to the operating system. And this is exactly the aha part of this entire video. So let's get deeper into this part. And here is the mental model over here. My second brain or your second brain is the memory. It has the Y layer to it. It holds what you decided and the reasoning behind it. Your AIOS is the hands, the tools that actually do the work. The operating system reads the brain for context and then it acts. Now the important part is my command center does not copy my second brain to itself. It keeps a reference point which says that, okay, if you need anything, go here. It just keeps a pointer which points towards the AI second brain. Do you see this? The router file just says for decisions and reasoning, go read the second brain first and read the tombstones before you claim something doesn't exist. It knows where to look. That's called routing. The AI knowing which folder holds the right answer is what we call as routing. And this gives you actually a rule that you should be tattooing on your forehead or in your brain, that one source of truth plus pointers. Don't copy the same fact into 5 files. So if you copy the same set of things with 4-5 different folders, if you make a change in one, it will eventually change in the other 4. So keep every part of the files unique to each of them. So don't try to copy one thing to all the other folders. Okay, now you have seen the pieces. Now let me give you the framework that organizes all of them together. This is the one thing that if you need to take a screenshot, you can do it. I'm back after a break. It's night now. Anyways. And this is the structure of my AIOS. There are 4 layers to it. Doesn't matter mine, yours, or anybody else. Every AIOS will have 4 layers to it: context, connections, capabilities, and cadence. 4 C's. So the first C is context. What does it know about me? Who am I? What do I do? How do I get my work done? All of that is context. So this is the part which personalizes for me. That's the reason why it will be different for me and you, like every individual. This is one of the main reasons why I don't want to hand over everything that I have, right? I'm a performance marketer. Your job role would be something different. So yeah, I didn't want to generalize, but if you understand these 4 C's and upload it to your Claude, tell, hey, these are the 4 C's that you want to be considering while you're building your AIOS, then it will automatically understand all this stuff. And the second C is connectors. What can it reach to? Like this is what we discussed: previous registry, ClickUp, task, Gmail, all that stuff, all of it being connected via MCP. So these are the tools which our AIOS can reach to and do the query and get the work. It includes Gmail, Calendar, Slack, ClickUp, Notion, Fathom, Google Drive, all of it. And the third C is capabilities, how to get it done. So this is basically workflow or skills. Claude skills. You might have seen about Claude skills. If you don't know what is Claude skills or how they are installed. So whenever you have a repetitive work that you do, every single day you tell the Claude that, hey, I am this guy, I do this work, these are the input from my client, and this is how you need to interpret it and get the output. So if you do the same work every single day, you can turn that task into a skill. If you know about Excel sheet, you use macro, right? Where you turn a flow, like for step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, that kind of thing. When you know there is a particular process to it, you can turn it into a skill. And by just giving one slash command, it will do all of it, and you don't have to give the context and all that stuff. So that's the capability. So you need to have the right set of skills in your Claude so that you can do it. So capabilities is the thing. And the fourth one is, like, for example, I have morning brief, where if I give a slash command like slash morning brief, this is the morning brief that I get every single day. What are the ClickUp tasks that I need to do? What is assigned to me? What is assigned to my teammates? What are the emails that came? Have that turned into a ClickUp task. Turning those emails to a ClickUp task is also a skill. So I have different skills for each of the work that I do. And the fourth one is cadence. Cadence means automating one process. Like every day at 8 a.m., I should be getting the morning brief. Although I have set this up 5 days back, I did my AIOS 5 days back for the morning brief, but I still haven't done the cadence part because I need to first filtrate everything. Like I need to be sure that everything, every ifs and buts have been considered before I make into cadence. So right now I'm doing it manually, and I will continue to do it until I find a point where I don't, need to change anything. Let's say that for 3 consecutive days, the kind of morning brief I have been getting by the manual method has been like straight good, no changes needed. So that's the moment when I'll be turning that into a cadence. And this is the exact flow that you need to consider, like context, connections, capabilities, and cadence. And the fourth one is guardrails, the mistakes that will bite you. That has already bitten me, so I understand what are the mistakes I did while I was building this structure. So you need to have these structures. So you need to have these 6 guardrails into your setup, so that you don't do any mistakes like I did. First one is one source of truth, one fact in one place. Yet, as I said previously, you need to have your informations or the raw files coming from one source. Don't put it in different places. Or if you have any rules, keep that one rule in one place. Don't keep it in multiple places, because if you change in one place, everything, all other places becomes completely opposite to that. So you will start getting contradictory information from or contradictory rules from each of the folder or each of the system. So your AI will be confused. It will be giving you some random information. So it's better to have all the information. I mean, each information should be placed in one. And the second one is freshness. So this is stale context poisons the system. For example, let's say that I'm taking the examples of ads. As an ads manager, I'll just talk about this. So let's say that you were running a Google ads and you took all the informations, the performance and changes that you have done in the last 1 month, right? And you pushed it to Claude, and the Claude needs to have all this information at a particular date. Let's say that on 27th of July, Achyut made these changes to the campaigns of these campaigns because of these reasons. But today, like on 30th of July, if I do this and if I'm unaware of whatever I did, let's say on 29th, then I will end up using the data from 27th, right? So today it's 30th of July. So I should be using the information which is latest, like yesterday, and not like 27th of July. So this is something that you need to take into account. Whenever you make any changes to your ad or campaigns, that needs to be registered along with the dates and the reason behind that. So privacy by structure. So I need to explain this one single thing called getting node file. I think that's how you pronounce it. So getting those file, AI cannot get into and see what exactly it is. For example, finance related, like what is my portfolio size, what are the stocks that I hold, or where do I invest, and this and that. Those are in getting node file, and it is not, I mean, AI knows that my finance related informations, like this information, my portfolio size and all that stuff is in this file, but it does not access it. Even if it accesses it, it's not public. It will not be pushed to GitHub. So every informations which are important, it needs to be getting node and privacy protected, because every other informations possibly be committed and pushed to GitHub, which can end up into public. So you don't want to have that. So informations like that, I keep it in this file so that it's protected. And the fourth one is routing. As I said previously, different informations are placed at different folders. Let's say that I am building a LinkedIn post. The tonality is in this folder. The image that I need for my LinkedIn post is in another folder. How it will be structured and all the content style and stuff will be in another folder. And the tonality that needs to be there, or the information that I'll be grabbing for the LinkedIn post, will be from another folder, right? So you need to route. Let's say that if I click on the skill which needs to process or create LinkedIn post for me, so it will be sending, or it will be routed to different folders which has all this in different informations. And the fifth one is read only where stakes are high. So I'll give an example. I've been using Claude Code, VS Code, Meta Ads Manager, all of it combined in together as a workflow for past 5 months. But I have never given the Claude Code access to the Ads Manager more than I've just given it a read-only access and not beyond that. I have not given it write access or anything. I am not going to give write access to Claude anytime soon. It will be read-only access. I'll be managing the ads. I'll be making the changes. I'm not going to give that access to Claude. The reason is simple. I have to whenever the stakes are high, our clients are connected their credit card to it. If Claude ends up changing the budget accidentally by $100, $200, and I end up seeing it after a week, I'll be in a big trouble. So whenever the stakes are high, I don't want to do that. And the sixth one is manual before automatic, because if you have a workflow which you have not manually done by yourself, you need to do it manually, understand every single process, what each tool is supposed to do, what each context has to do. So you have to do it everything. If it lacks any context, you need to feed in that context. If there is any connector which is missing, you have to add that connector. And once you do that, you have to build the skills. You have to have the capability to make it a skill, make it a workflow first, and it needs to work smoothly before you may lead to the cadence part where you will be doing it as a cron job. So first you have to do things manually and then automate it. Automation without a workflow is scaling a lot of mistakes. Like it's like mistakes. It's like a bunch of mistakes or problems, issues being scaled without any stop button. Next is scaffolding. You find your missing piece. Again, you have to start from the very first, the 4 C's, the 4 levels that you have to go through it. Go 4 C's. See if you have the context, connections, capabilities, cadence in right places. Again, you have to start with context and then go to connections. So do that audit. Make sure that you have all the context in there. If it's not there, you have to fix the context. Then you move to the connections. See that if you have all the necessary connections, Gmail, Drive, ClickUp, Fathom Notes, all of it. So check all of it, and then you will understand if there is any connections missing. If there is any connections, you have to add that first and then move to the next C. So you have to do that to figure out if you are missing out on a piece before you make it to complete automated. So whenever there is an empty C, like if there is context or cadence or anything which is missing, you have to fill that out first and move to the next one. That's what you have to do it repeatedly before you automate it. And people might think that if a job is automated and we deliver a automation to our client, AI automation to the client, what is the need to have a maintenance charge afterwards, like second month, third month? What is the need? Because with time, the client would need additional features to this process or AIOS, and we are supposed to add that. And for that, we will end up charging the additional fees, as a maintenance charge. So these are the 4 levels ladder. Context only, no code. I start today. You can start today. And the second level is connections. You add the connections, you get the morning brief through the connections. And then once you understand all the morning brief, what are the different skills that you need, you build the skills, and then that becomes the level 3. Once you have the level 3 with all the skills necessary, then you go to the cadence part. So there are 4 levels. Take it one by at a time. So it's not like in one sitting you will have the AIOS. You will need to at least have a couple of weeks to have a full-fledged functioning AIOS. So previously, to get this morning brief, to go through my email, to go through my Slack or cup task, it used to take a lot of time for me. Not 30 minutes, more than that, hour, 2 hours. Now it has reduced to like 30 seconds. I have my skills. I have my cadence in place. I click on, cadence is not there, sorry. I have not fully automated it, but I just come here, click on morning brief, give that skill, it functions. I brush it up, I come back here. By then I have everything that's out here. Then I check if it has every important message that it needs, every kind of functionality that I need for the day. If it's not there, I tweak it, I change it and try to have it in a proper manner so that tomorrow I will have that one leakage fixed. And so yeah, this entire process is to avoid any sort of leakage, and you have to do it every single day until you reach a point where there is no more leakages. You do have a perfect product or perfect report that you wanted. It's never perfect, but there'll be a point where it's consistent. So you have to reach to that consistent. Now, if you want to know how to do it, all of it, it's confusing. You have understood how this functions. Now, the only question is, bro, how do I build my AIOS after all? Show me the first step 1, step 2. I will show you that. So first of all, I will give you this PDF as well as a document with every single step that you need. Download these documents, upload it to your Claude, tell your Claude that this is what I want to do or how to do it. And it will lead you step by step of how to do it. So pretty simple. Download it to Claude and ask Claude, how can I build this? I want to replicate this exact system of or the framework that Achyut has. So yeah, how can I do that? And it will guide you step by step. Once it has that context of what your goal is, then it will guide you what to do. I've been consistent for the last few days. I hope it was helpful, and I'll be coming up with new content similar to this. And particularly if you are a digital marketer, then you'll be getting much more valuable input as well as the tasks that I am building right now. You will get to see that. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. So that is it for the part 3 of AIOS series. I hope you liked it. If you have any difficulty in building this, please comment down below. I will help you out because I don't get much of a comment. My attention will be in my comment section, right? Just one notification for one video, I can respond to it. 10 notifications, easy, 10 comments, right? So I don't have much followers, so it's the right time for you to get my attention. I can even schedule a call with you. I can help you out how to do it. So comment down below and I'll help you with with it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Subscribe to this channel, please. Bye.